Good afternoon, everyone. Trying to give you an update from Plaquemines Parish today. I'm Parish President Kirk Lapine. I'm joined by our Sheriff, Jerry Turledge, our 4 council members, District 2, Bo Black, District 3, Corey Orbro, District 4, Stuart Gooey, District 5, Benny Russo, and District 6, Trudy Newberry. I'm also joined by our District Attorney, Charles Ballet, and our Clerk of Court, Kim Vaughn. And our Director of Homeland Security is Mr. Patrick Harvey. Plaquemines Parish government is urging all Plaquemines citizens to begin their personal preparations into potential threats imposed by Tropical Storm Zeta. Now is the time to implement your weather plans. We have been urging our residents for months, and now is the time to act. Be prepared for heavy rainfall, some coastal flooding, and some tropical storm force winds. Today, at 8 a.m., I signed a declaration of emergency. Our EOC will be open tomorrow at 6 a.m. Parish personnel are currently cleaning drains and pumping down canals. Crews have been pre-staging equipment all day. East Bank and West Bank levees have been inspected. If you live outside the levee protection system, now is the time to take precautions. Our message to our residents is secure items around your residence. Effective at 8 a.m. Wednesday, October 28th, a voluntary evacuation will be ordered for the following areas: the entire East Bank of our parish. On the West Bank of our parish, it will be from Alliance to Venice. So those areas will be in the voluntary evacuations. Our shelter on the Plaquemines Parish government facility here will open tomorrow, Wednesday, October 28th at 12 noon. If you need a ride to our shelter, there are pickup locations that you will receive a ride in our community action buses. On the West Bank, we have the Port Sulphur Government Building, the Bootville Elementary School, the Burris Auditorium, and the Percy Griffin Community Center. We have 6 sandbag locations throughout the parish. They are self-serving locations. We ask that you bring your shovel. The bags will be provided. At these locations are Plaquemines Parish Government, the Prom Building, the Port Sulphur YMCA, the Burris YMCA, across the street from the Bootville Community, Elementary School, the Davan Community Center, and the Braithwaite Auditorium. A notice was sent out to all parents earlier today that all Plaquemines schools will be conducting virtual learning until further notice. The Point LaHash ferry is scheduled to move up to the Belle Chase area late Tuesday evening. The Point LaHash ferry's last trip will be Tuesday afternoon. The last trips are as followed. The last trip leaving the West Bank will be at 6:30. The last trip leaving the East Bank will be at 6:45. The ferry will go in service Wednesday at the Belle Chase Scarsdale area at a regularly scheduled time, and it will run as long as weather dictates it to run. As soon as the weather event is over, we will transport the Point LaHash ferry back to Point LaHash. Our local commercial fishermen that are concerned about seeking safe harbor should contact our Boat Harbors office at 504-934-6365. The safe harbor will be inside the Empire floodgate system, and Plaquemines Parish residents will have top priority. The NOV 14, the river floodgate, will close today at 5 p.m. The NOV 13, the Empire floodgate, will close tomorrow at 6 a.m. Government offices here will close tomorrow at noon. If you're planning on sheltering in place, please be prepared to be without electricity due to the possibility of high winds. We encourage you to prepare now for potential loss of power. Restoration activities will begin after the storm and once conditions have safe for operations. 2020 has been a tough year on all of us, and this is our seventh time of preparing for a storm. We have not been hit once, but it looks like our luck is running out. It looks like this storm is coming closer and closer. So we don't want our people to get complacent, and we want our residents to be safe. So if you thinking about staying home, then shelter and hunker down. If you feel unsafe in your house or your trailer or your mobile home, please seek shelter. If you don't have a place to go, we have a shelter on this complex, and it will be open for you for a safe place to be. So we want our residents to know that we want them to be safe. If they don't have a place, we have a place for them to go to. That's our top priority. We feel that this storm is, as the models show us, will come in and move out quickly. We're hoping that it stays on that forward track and that speed and gets out of here as fast as we can. So we don't, our biggest problem or anticipating is probably wind damage. So the rainfalls and the storm surge, I think we can handle. But again, our biggest problem will probably be wind and probably loss of power. So if you do stay home, be prepared that you might be out with power for maybe up to a week. Hurricane Cindy in 2005 did this to us and came almost the same track. So we just want our residents to know we're working with energy and all our partners to get our power back on. So I'm going to turn it over to the sheriff, let him have a few words, and then my EOC director, Patrick Harvey, will speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think the President and his staff are well prepared. We've been in meetings for the last couple of days in regards to the storm. I just want to echo his comments in regards to some of our citizens living in mobile homes or small wooden houses or something that you don't think is safe. The winds are going to be significant enough it's going to be scary. So if you are living in something like a mobile home or a small home, I suggest you come seek shelter. They are opening up the shelters, and we just want to make sure that we keep all of our citizens safe through this event. It's going to be quick. Hopefully it's over in 7 hours. I know as a sheriff's office, we double in shifts, and we'll be out there just as soon as it's safe to be out there to check on everybody and to check on everyone's home and safety. So having said that, I'm going to turn it over to Patrick.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the sheriff and parish president mentioned, this storm is unlike all the other storms. Each storm is different here, this season. This storm is going to pose us a threat of high winds throughout the entire parish, mainly strong tropical storm force winds, possibly hurricane force winds, throughout the parish. So we urge residents, as the sheriff and parish president stated, those that live in mobile homes or unsafe homes, please seek shelter early tomorrow, and where everybody could be safe. Shelter opens up tomorrow at 12 noon. If you need transportation, please contact 297-5600, and we will direct you to that number to get in touch with. The EOC will begin operations tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and it'll run 24/7 until the event is over with. Schools will be virtual until further notice. And also, we urge residents to please sign up for our emergency notifications. We sent out one yesterday and another one today. And, want to keep the residents informed throughout this event. Thank you.
I want to introduce to our clerk of court and give you an update of the judicial system of the courts and what's happening with them.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Clerk of Court's office will close tomorrow at noon. However, the 25th JDC all-court that was scheduled for tomorrow and Thursday will be canceled by order of the judge. I just wanted to reassure everyone that early voting continues today until 7 p.m. and that all of our machines have been secured and ready for our election on Tuesday. Thank you.
All right, with that, I will open it up to any questions. If anyone has any questions, and we'll try to answer. We good? Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for being here today. And again, we urge our residents to be safe, and if they need a place to go, we have a place for them to go. So we'll get through this together. So thank you, guys.